Hi, how are you? My name is JP. I'm the director of a company called Osiris Tech. It's a South African based company, a nationwide company, and what we do is we specialize in security guards. Non-armed, I don't do any armed guards. And I'm going to explain to you quickly why. Recently, I've actually spoken to a couple of companies that actually have armed guards on site. And you know what's the scary thing of this whole thing is? They are paying an immense amount of money for armed guards. I'm talking 45, 50,000 rand per guard on site with a 9mm or whatever the case may be. Now, I saw a video the other day, and I wish I could get it. I can play it for you guys, but it was to me personally, it was funny. So 4 guys jumped a wall with 9mm, 8 armed guards on site. Next thing you see 1 guy run. Next minute you see the other 7 running. They went and ran and hid themselves within a safe room. Now, this video is going on a social media platform, but I'm not going to say where it is because I'm not here to name and shame anyone at the moment at all. I'm not interested in it. But that's my concept. What good is a firearm if the person handling it can't handle it? The other reason I don't do armed guards is as soon as you put a firearm on site, you escalate the risk towards your clients, towards yourself. So in general, you'll have a 30 to 45% chance of getting a break-in. Now that's on a normal non-armed guard. With an armed guard, you're going to escalate that whole concept up to 80 to 95% of a physical armed break-in, an armed robbery. You do the maths. So you don't need firearms on site to make sure that you're safe. You need the right system in place to make sure you are safe. Firstly, you need a good, proper risk assessment to be done on your property. Secondly, you need your guards to be trained properly for your specific site. Every single site has its own risks, its own story to tell, and its own setup. I cannot use guards from one site and expect them to look after your site. It doesn't work that way because they are not trained for your site. As simple as that. It's stuff that we learned when we were in school. If I never did maths in school, I would not be able to count as an adult. If I go to this school and I change over to another school, I need to adapt to that school. It takes time. Criminals are not going to give us time to get our guys ready when they change sites. I'm sorry, it doesn't work that way. This is not a fantasy world, this is not a dream world, this is reality. Companies need to realize that. If your guarding company is interchanging your guards constantly, it's wrong. Let them stop that today. Please. That's where your risk is going to fall into. The other thing is when they do a risk assessment, let them do it from your areas around your company. Other businesses, open fields, scrapyards, junkyards, locations, taxi ranks, business complexes that's around you, estates that surround you. Those things need to be monitored. Those things need to be understood. You see, risks aren't going to come just from inside your building or inside your property. It's going to, majority of the time, it's going to come from outside. That's where your break-ins are going to come from. So it needs to be isolated. When it's isolated, then we can actually sit and work out a method, a structure, a system, or some form of a plan. If it comes from that direction, what are we going to do? You see, it's good to say, yes, you've got electric fencing, you've got cameras, you've got an alarm, you've got this, it's technical work. Unless there's physically someone there to look after it, maintain it, monitor it, it's useless. You've spent how many thousands of rands on a system that is not being monitored correctly? You are wasting your time. I'm not here to name and shame anyone. I'm not here to try and steal business from anyone. Yes, it's good to get new business. It's good to get new clients. It is. But please make sure that when you change companies, that security guarding company understands what they need to do for you. I don't need to steal clients from companies. You see, what I've got a method. You see, my clients that I have, I pay them every 6 months. I give them a coin back. That coin is valued anything from 1,000 up to 3,000 rand, which I give them back to them. They can do with whatever they feel like doing with it. It's my way of saying thank you. Thank you for trusting my company to look after your property, after your stock, your staff, your information. I need everybody to realize security is not the way it used to be. It's changed. People said it adapted because of a crime. No, it adapted because of a laziness. As simple as that. Now, a lot of companies are going to hate me for this video, but I don't really care much for that. It's about time someone raises their voice and say, you know what, it's now enough. We are paying for a service. We deserve a top rating service. If you are unhappy with a current security company you're working for, or well, you actually have working for you, sorry, and you want to change, give me a call. I will give you advice what to look for, what questions to ask. I will help wherever I can. If you want me to come out and do a risk assessment for you, I will do it for you. It's not a problem. You are more than welcome to give me a call, and I will help wherever I can. But it's about time that we take security back to where it's supposed to be, where we work for our employers, which is you. The clients that we sign up to protect their property is our employers. We are working for you. If you want to give me a call and you want to talk to me, it's very simple. My number is 071 265 1170. Please feel free to give me a call if you have any questions or any problems that you need to get resolved or just get answers on, and I will help you as much as I possibly can. From my side, I hope that you have a really amazing day, and I hope that everything works well and everything is smooth and you are protected. And from Osiris Tech Security Guarding Solutions, I wish you an amazing December coming. It's lying still ahead, well, the rest of it. And I hope that this year coming is a blessed year for you, as well as your property, your staff, and your stock. Thank you very much.